sisters and brothers, family first. So, I was actually had a thought. I had a really good thought. What if, okay, shout out to the people with the big trucks. Ooh, it's a beautiful truck. So, I mean, for sure. Um, um, what if we were to be, because obviously a house that is divided will never be able to stand. Why don't we divide the United States? Let me state that again. We should divide the United States. As a matter of fact, there was an idea that was going, that I think is a great idea, to make every state its own country, okay? And somebody came out with this idea. As a matter of fact, somebody also came out with the idea of splitting California and Florida in half. I have a better idea. Why don't we split the United States in half? It's gonna happen, by the way. The United States is going to be split in half, literally. It's called the San Andreas Fault. But if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. See, prepare yourself for what's about to happen. Justice will be restored in this country. And I think the government is now finding out things like the government was built on a house of cards. What does that mean? It was built on a house of cards. Well, it means that it is frail, that it was not very well thought out. They did it very quickly because they had to. Our founding fathers, shout out to our founding fathers. So what I believe is going to happen is there's going to be more founding fathers, and these founding fathers are the new founding fathers. I think that, and I'm speaking to you all, to the new founding fathers, I think that states should pair up with one another. And why do I say this? I love Texas, also Massachusetts, two of my favorite states. Why? Because, well, Texans are just fucking off the chain, and they're very much like Floridians. They don't play games. I didn't come here to play games, okay? And neither did you, the people that I'm speaking to. We didn't come here to play, alright? I also really love Massachusetts. Why? Because the people there are good people, and they remind me of the people that are Floridians. As a matter of fact, I think people from Massachusetts are identical to, again, this goes to nature versus nurture. It's obviously nature and nurture. It's both. So understand what I'm saying when I say nature versus nurture. It means we are also products of our environment. Now, if we are products of our environment, think about this. Obviously, you're gonna relate with people like Floridians don't like men from New York. Why? Because they're cocky and they think they're gangster until they come to the, as we call it, the dirty South, or Texas, and it's particularly Florida, and they find out real quick how gangster they're not. Okay? I used to be gangster as fuck. If you knew the things I did, I don't know how you'd feel about me, but that is my past. I did some pretty wicked things in my past. And I don't even want to get into the things I did, but I'm a better person now. And because of my past, that makes my future that much more brighter. Now, how do I mean? Because I have street knowledge, I have love for the streets, I have love for everybody. Family, because that's why I say family. And I have love for America. Now, if we can't get this shit together, then we're gonna have to do it ourselves, plain and simple. I mean, it says it in the Constitution. You know what it says. I don't need to state it, and it's not exactly what it says. Actually, that is what it says. If there's a tyrannical government, we have the right to bear arms. It is my right now, and it doesn't matter if you're a felon. You have the right to bear arms right now. If, that is if, only, this is a big if, okay? if the government is corrupt, meaning tyrannical. So, there's an old saying, the South will rise again. Okay? And it just might. Or we can split the country in half, which I think is a better idea. Also, as I said in one of my videos, I stated that we are going tribal. So right now, it is tribal, county to county. Okay? But those borders need to be broken, because Martin County, shame on you. You are going to cause... You know what? Blame Martin County for your judgment. Blame Martin County for judgment upon the people. Because those people, them up there, the extraterrestrials that I deal with, them, us, we don't fucking play. And you know who stands with me? Mothers do. Mothers agree with me. How about that? Fathers, and I'm sure their daughters and their sons as well. They agree with me. Not the president. They agree with even the police. Shout out to the Texas police. What they said about Joe Biden. They stand with me too. I intend on being the president, and I want everybody's input. I will not be a corrupt president. I'm going, matter of fact, I'm going to be the president. And when I am in power, remember, that's when justice is going to be served prior to then. But that's when you're going to realize that I was never playing all along. You get the picture here? The government is now finding out there is something out there a lot more powerful than them. We are the government. You understand what I'm saying? We are the government, not them. We are the government. Damn right. And with that said, family, we come in peace. It's now. It's not tomorrow. Because I'm a procrastinator. And well, let's just say the clock is at 12. I was going to wait for 1 o'clock, but you know what? I'm thinking it's now. We're ready. Prepare yourself for what I see is the divided states of America. And after they tried to create a race war, that just goes to show their tyrannical government. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. 9/11, we will never forget what happened against those terrorists. And those terrorists are in Martin County, if you catch my drift. With that said, be mentally, physically, emotionally ready for what's going to happen. Picture the globe with a big paint canister full of red paint pouring down on the globe. Now, like I said, and I'm already finding out real quick, we're going to find out who God's people really are. And that right now is the time where I am finding out who my people are. And we will stand tall together, and we will make sure this country is no longer corrupt. There is no perversion. Pizzagate was real. I know things you don't know. I know things that would make you question your reality. Like, beyond, dude, I can't even put it in words. I could totally, mentally explain to you how this world works. We are in a simulation, ladies and gentlemen. This is a simulation. Okay? Believe me and believe in yourself. I have your back. I have your back. And what do they always say? I approve this message. Now, peace be with you. And also with you, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody at this moment in time, because I feel so loved by all of. I feel so much love. Thank you. With that said, love, and love will prevail. I'm ready. We're ready. It's now or never.